ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa káàkiri gbogbo orígun mẹ́rẹ̀ẹ̀rin gbogbo àgbáńlá ayé mi tẹ́ ti ń wò wá mo mọ̀ kí yín lágbára ọlọ́run ìbànújẹ́ ó kéré ó pọ̀ kò mọ̀ ní kángun sọ̀dẹ̀ wa ẹ̀yin èèyàn ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad Yomi Fabiyi ti tú nǹkan o ọlọ́run gbọ́ Yomi Fabiyi ó ti tú ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àṣírí o ẹ̀yin èèyàn súnmọ́ bí o ẹ wá gbọ́ tuntun o mo gbé òṣùbà káre fálàgbà Yomi Fabiyi ẹ̀yin èèyàn ọ̀rọ̀ ti lójútùú ọ̀rọ̀ ti débi tó lápẹẹrẹ àwọn àṣírí ńláńlá míì tún ti tú gbogbo ìrìn àjò tí Mohbad rìn láti ilé bó ló ṣe ṣẹlẹ̀ sí Mohbad nínú ilé ṣẹ́nu ilé gan ló kú sí àbí ìṣebẹ̀ kó tó di pé wọ́n gbé lọ hospital kí ni hospital kúrámẹ́ẹ̀dì kí ló sọ fún Yomi Fabiyi èmi ní gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ medical report gbogbo ẹ̀ pátápátá ni wọ́n gbé wọn Yomi Fabiyi ẹ̀yin èèyàn ọ̀rọ̀ ti lójútùú mo fẹ́ lè sọ pé ó ti lójútùú you will see ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn èèyàn some people are going down kò sọgbọ́n tí wọ́n lè dá sí pẹ̀lú gbogbo bí wọ́n ṣe rìn yìí gbogbo bí wọ́n ṣe pa bí wọ́n ṣe kún bí wọ́n ṣe mú nọ́ọ̀sì wọlé kí ni wọ́n ṣe kó tó di pé nọ́ọ̀sì dé gbogbo ẹ̀ pátápátá ni Yomi Fabiyi ló ti wádìí ìfín kókò ló ti tú kódà àwọn èèyàn tí ń bẹ ládùúgbò tí CCTV gbogbo ohun tó ṣẹlẹ̀ tí ń bẹ lọ́dọ̀ wọn ìkan ti pe Yomi Fabiyi pé máa bọ̀ ẹ lọ gbàwé látọ̀dọ̀ ìjọba gbogbo bí everything ṣe ṣẹlẹ̀ pé CCTV ẹ̀ wà lọ́wọ́ òun ṣe tán láti release ẹ̀ tí wọ́n bá ti lọ gba court order pé kò wá release ẹ̀ pé òun ti ṣe tán láti release ẹ̀ ẹ̀yin èèyàn end of the road rèé Wùmí ń lọ pẹ̀lú gbogbo tá à ń gbọ́ yìí pẹ̀lú gbogbo àṣírí tó ń tú yìí tí n bá ń sọ pọ́lọ́ ń ti dé àwọn ẹrù mi máa rò pé àkànṣe à ń jánu ni à ń sọ ń tá a rí ni Ọlọ́run ti dé lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad gan fúnra ẹ̀ ò sùn ẹ̀jẹ̀ Mohbad ń kígbe fẹ́ san Mohbad ń fún wọn ní pressure ṣùgbọ́n mi ò ní nǹkan kan tí mo fẹ́ sọ púpọ̀ ju wípé mo gbé òṣùbà káre fún alàgbà Yomi Fabiyi Yèyé Kúdí àti gbogbo àwọn èèyàn tó yẹ pé wọ́n sáà dúró bókàn tí ẹ̀ jẹ́ pé àwọn ọlọ́pàá kùnà wọ́n ń bu àwọn nǹkan kan mọ́lẹ̀ àwọn láwọn fẹ́ gbègbè sí àwọn fẹ́ mọ ohun tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ìdí tó mú Yomi Fabiyi lọ sí gbogbo agbègbè yẹn nìyẹn tó sì ń bá àwọn èèyàn sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ wo bẹ́ẹ̀ bá wo fídíò yìí ẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run ó bà yín gbogbo bí wọ́n ṣe plan bí wọ́n ṣe pa bí wọ́n ṣe kún tó ṣe di pé ẹ̀mí Mohbad bọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀ pátá ni Yomi Fabiyi ló yànnàná nínú fọ́nrán èyí tẹ́ fẹ́ wò yìí ẹ wo n ò lẹ́jọ́ tí mo fẹ́ rò ẹ pín fáwọn èèyàn Ọlọ́run ti dé lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad September 11 ní corona nílùú Ìkòròdú gọ̀ǹgọ̀ ó sọ àpòkùtù òwú ẹ wo fọ́nrán rẹ̀.
tẹ́ ẹ bá lè rí àmì ṣe gbogbo ogun tó lóhùn ní gbọ́ tó lóhùn ní gbà lórí ayé yín iná agbára Ọlọ́run máa jó dànù kí lè nǹkan tẹ̀ ń là kọjá tó dàbí pé ẹ ti wá ọ̀nà àbáyọ ṣùgbọ́n tí ẹ ti rí ọ̀nà àbáyọ ẹ ti pàdé wòlíì yín ló fà ṣùgbọ́n arán mi sí ọ lónìí dádì arán mi sí ọ lónìí mọ́mì Olúwa lòun fẹ́ ṣe nǹkan ńlá nínú ayé yín Olúwa sọ wípé gbogbo tẹ̀ ń là kọjá yẹn òun fẹ́ fi òpin sí kí nìkan tẹ̀ ń là kọjá lórí ìgbéyàwó ni lórí ọmọ ni lórí iṣẹ́ ni níbi gbogbo ni bóyá ogun kan ló dàbí pé ogun yẹn le ẹ ti gbìyànjú kò tí ì sí ọ̀nà àbáyọ ẹ jẹ́ àjọ gbàdúrà ẹ jẹ́ àjọ wọ́ ojú Olúwa kí làṣírí ogun yẹn gangan ẹ jẹ́ àjọ wádìí lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run ká dẹ̀ mọ ọ̀nà àbáyọ ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ fi pè mí fún àdúrà àti ọ̀nà àbáyọ òun náà ni +234 7025 47 5427 +234 7025 47 5427 bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń pè mí fún àdúrà lórúkọ Jésù ẹ máa rí ìyanu.
As of today, I was able to attend the appointment I built up at Kuramed. I met with the head of the hospital, the person in charge, the manager there, and when I got there, I spoke to her. She gave me a very wonderful audience. And from the conversation, I made inquiry as to why none of those people, including Mohbad, relied on their hospital for medical support. at that point in time. And then the woman said, so when I met with the head of the hospital, I got an appointment and she told me, I said, why did they not rely on your hospital? Because from Mubat's house to your place is less than 2-3 minutes. She said she doesn't know Mubat's house, but if it is that estate that I mentioned, it's very close. And that their signboard is always it's bogus, it's obvious, everybody can see it. And I'll ask her to recount what happened on that day. And she said they brought in Mubat, and they claimed that there was traffic, and they put him on the bike, and that's how they could access to them quickly. And while they brought him, they were asking what happened to Mubat. Like, they don't even know it was what happened to this person. And the only thing they were trying to explain is that they were not coming out straight. But the doctor on ground was one of the best doctors with over 7 years of experience. And then she said, immediately the doctor, they brought out this thing that they used to shock, those stuff, the vibrator. They brought out those things that will check the vital signs to see if they can resuscitate him. And she confirmed, she said, there was not even a single sign of said not even, he said in some cases they could still see like maybe a small bar, and then they will see, okay, there is this still glimpse of hope. He said there was nothing. And I asked her directly, I said, does that mean this person had been dead for a long time? He said that was why the report they gave out was BID. He said immediately the wife started crying and the other friends that were there. And then they concluded, I asked, how long did they spend with your facility? He said, pros and cons, 45 minutes. And as we speak, they're going to be sending me the reports very shortly. And then she gave insight analysis on why it took them that time. He doesn't know what happened. He said it is possible that maybe when the nurse, according to what she said, she gave to the patient, the deceased. So, and I was like, I asked some certain serious question that I may not divulge here. You understand?
Yeah.
I may not divulge it here.
Yeah.
And it's quite unfortunate that whether the nurse was ambushed or she was negligent, it's quite sad that what the nurse, because if the woman said, if they had walked into the hospital to seek the service of a nurse, and they can go and, if they don't want to come, they can send, because they said there are other stars and celebrities in that axis that use that hospital. And the woman confirmed that the medical association, they visited their office, they did all the background checks, the police were there, they confirmed that the police came. And we have to give kudos to the Nigerian police in that respect. They were there. And they said the police interrogated all the members of staff that were on duty that day. That they could not treat Mohbad because there was no pause at all, as in they brought a dead body. So, and my own concern is this, which was what I don't want to touch on it, but I will just give a little clue that we both discussed, and I asked for expert knowledge and analysis. That now, did you notice anything like probably this person had been dead for a long time and not just the recent one? She said maybe, but what they told her was that while they were bringing him, because he was getting heavier, even on the bike, his leg was dragging on the floor. Do you understand now? I'm telling you, quoting in verbatim.
Yeah, we are.
Because it's not that I went through the back door. I was there the day before yesterday.
So on the bike, sorry, I'm so sorry to interject. So on the bike, because that was the part that I personally said it's no, I couldn't fathom it, because I felt to myself that how is it possible to put someone as tall as Mo? The head length is over 6 feet, and how could they have put him on the bike when they said the driver said, oh, Mumi said the driver touched him and said he was getting cold. You understand? So how could they have put him on the bike? So if they confirmed in the hospital that he came on a bike, so how possible was it that how can they sit a dead person on the bike?
Like I was telling you, on that road, there is always a traffic time for that road, because that is one of the reasons I am still around. So most of the things that I'm capturing, I might not be able to come online because you are not online. Most times you would have come online then. So I just have to see it physically and note it. Okay. There is always time that when there is maybe off work hour, there is always slow movement of traffic. But they probably deduce that from that place to Kuramed is just a short distance. And there are bikes in front of the estate. I forgot to do the video of the bike that are walking in front of it, but I will still do that later and share. There are bikes that are standby in front of the estate. But there is no way, traffic from that house to that front of the gate, there is no traffic. But my own concern, which is another thing that I would still want the police to do, if I have means, I would like to speak with whether Wunmi, all those people, Darosha and the rest of those today, because what I am doing is I am neutral. A lot of people they were asking me, messaging me that, Yomi, we understand you are investigating this. We know you want to find justice, but please be neutral. Don't take one side. And I said, it's just because we don't get to understand ourselves very well. When I come into a particular discussion, if I note that you are drilling in terms of human rights, if I advise you that this is human rights, it doesn't mean I'm against the person or I am supporting whatever. Everybody wants justice. Even the person that by Mubad will still claim they are looking for justice. So we all are still on the same page. It is until they separate the wheat from the chaff that we'll be able to know that, oh, you are not fighting for justice. You are actually covering up with fighting for justice. It doesn't make any sense for anybody to be tagged anti-justice. It is the purest evil of all time. How can you be tagged anti-justice? When you yourself, you would probably need justice at one point or the other. Justice is a key pillar of the society. It's the gift anybody owes. So now, I am going to drop another video on my page very soon. As we speak now, there are 2 CCTV in Mubad's compound, one facing this way and one facing this way, and that would have captured every other movement. And there are other CCTV on the street. I have been able to make contact with some people. I walked into some houses. It was a very tough movement and investigation. And luckily some were able to oblige me. And they even allowed me to enter into the house. And they gave me in-depth analysis. One of them was the moment, even the timing of the person, observe and what he react was before the nurse came. That is another key point, that we will need a court order. I have about 2 on that street that they will only rely on court order to release the footages. Do you understand? And that is even the best way we can push that out. The images telling anything that don't notice how and some of them, when we see what you camera lay at the other person, one react to them, the news broke and they took Mubad out. So it's clear what we are, the missing link is that there is likelihood, and from I want to Mubad Soro, professional medical experts and other people that have interrogated, there is likelihood that there was an ambush. How true it is, we will get to the root of it. If there is anything that is going to stop us, is going to be us. We are putting our lives on the line. You cannot, if you want to advocate for a particular issue, it is always best that you take your time to go and investigate. Some even complainant might be the criminal. So, establish, and I don't know if the police.
Hello, Yomi. Sorry, just a question. A quick question.
Which I don't think they have.
Yomi.
If they have, they had gotten to those places. See?
Now I can see a lot of points from Yomi. A lot. We'll allow him to conclude, but there is a lot already being picked.
Okay,
wow,
sir.
People are wicked. People are very wicked. Wow. Also, Sinilen Obuyo Sini. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. Very bad. It's sad. Wow.
Only problem to one thing. I don't know what.
Yomi, before the problem, let me just quickly ask you a question, please. At what time, I'm sure it's the people that you spoke to, at what time did they notice the people, I mean, the flocking of people in Mobat's house, I mean, the area? At what time, if you can just give us a time?
According to one of the witnesses who was on the street and who has detailed data images, and the person confirmed that it's almost possible to retrieve them. But of course, he's not ready to do that, except from, I don't want to delve into that, except from, okay, let me just say, except it is a judge's order that should be released. But it's quite obvious that the police never touched on that person. The CCTV, I will drop the videos.
The time, Yomi, is just the time that I asked for. Time. Okay. No, that's what it won't go on. So, Emi Ofeko saw that much. You are going far. Nimosheni, stop. No time, Nimoko Sope. At what time? Okay. Hold on. What's it about?
Make investigation a week, no problem. But it's almost obvious that I want to call Dodo and the second person on the street. So the person is only relying on if the police were able to attend to his facility with legitimate court order. We can't release it. But the person was able to give me a professional, a multi-millionaire. Simba post the video here. I might be compressed to post the video of my, it was a solicit phone audience, so that people can believe me. Because you saw like the EG. I speak with instances, sample. So now basically, what is a likelihood? And the reason I feel nobody in the house is ready to tell us what transpired before the arrival of the nurse. It is the nurse naturally, whether she was naive, whether she was desperate, whether she was completely out of touch with reality. The most important thing is that she fell into the trap. But I want to believe. Are you with me? I want to believe that in as much that she was told what to bring, the reason for bringing the nurse and waiting on the nurse, if to go by what they were saying, that I want us to get me clearly now. If the hand that was sent to the police is the hand that require urgent medical attention, that means the host of that hand is in pain. Though from their CTC or whatever we are hearing, they said it was also bleeding. And if there is a chemist so close, in close proximity to the house, I have posted the video of the chemist on my page now. I was able to demonstrate the movement. So the sun was heavy, but I did everything. So you all could see that. Even when they whiskey, the long baby tea, le mobile chemist here, he will naturally walk straight to that place and say, you know what? A cocoa for any pain reliever, and how can I stop this thing? Particularly when anything won't pay, we go for many home service, totally until jockey. But all in all they have been saying, they are making it look like the mobile of a person what in need John this when we only sorrow. So we go to go to a balance or a so what in this start you start with your family. See me, okay, one let me to back on you. I'm going to so can let to engage in us here to our with the conditions here. Don't with that condition, it's enough for him to wait till the second day. I don't think you are getting my picture.
Yeah, so that it needed urgency. He would have just walked to the.
If they claim that Mohbad spoke with the nurse by himself, which the pain he was going through, and the nurse said, "I am not even around. I am outside Nigeria." And if Mohbad felt like it's all right, no problem, I'll wait. And you understand?
Yeah.
Then we'll look at his pain, but he knows the state of his own pain. But how come with the pain suffering go through? And the number is it possible that they went back to report to Mohbad that the nurse is unavailable today? She can only be coming tomorrow. And then the same Mohbad is ill and healthy, will not be able to walk to that place, that clinic, that pharmacy. So about the pharmacy, even before the Kuramed, there is another clinic before. And all of this, they are under 3 to 5 minutes distance if you are trekking. So it is now left for the police to now put aside, because the narrative I think they are selling is that the guy probably is intoxicated or has got something in his body, and that was why they were looking for a ship route, an escape route, to actually think this person died because of those things. As if I want you
So which means that's what caused the anaphylactic reaction. Is that what?
That is what? Yes, because as at that time, OTC truly, he might have experienced that reaction. But and that is why we need these people to come out in clear terms, because if it's your bad day, naturally in a saner climb, all those people responsible, including the wife, are number one, direct suspect and will have charges already. Charges investigation. Or whatever you might have cleared. But for this thing to come to the public, and you all are asking us that we should bring justice for Mohbad. Justice for Mohbad. Why on earth will you deceive the general public, knowing that the world will be watching us? And at the end of the day, we now swung in to now look for the justice, and it turns out to be that negligence was on your part. We must raise in a society whereby when you know that your neighbor, your friend, your brother, or anybody is in their need of urgent medical assistance, you will not fold your arms. It's always looking like so even if the nurse met him alive,
it would have
the nurse cannot categorically say.
It would have been a thin line, even if Omite alive. Otin law.
She cannot categorically say that anything. You know what I'm saying? If the nurse can say, if she can come out and say, I met him active, but he was in pain, then we will know certainly that that's the. But Toba she is going to come out and say, I met him where comatose or half gone, thinking that then the police should know that something must have happened to him. Before then, the nurse was just ambushed to come and take the fall. And I want to move that is the possibility they were telling me. That it is what it is. The nurse played into the game, and it's going to take a whole lot of investigation, deep investigation to exonerate her from more. English.
Bye.
It will take a lot of killing to exonerate her from buying of the person. Or if they're going to do it reasonably, she will get involuntary MS. Do you understand?
Yeah.
She will get involuntary MS. But it will still be a failure if from our own testimony, condition to buy any need. If that is the condition, so I will still need to hear from the nurse. She has been invited or invited to the coroner inquest. And that is why I'm saying we must give kudos to the coroner inquest to have thought it necessary to reinvite her. Because the light will come on this case, just like the name of Boba. And that is why it is very important when you're going to name your child, you name the child well. Because even dead or alive, the nurse, the light will come on this case. There are some certain things to me in the disclosing me. Check it me. That of course will lead us. They thought that place. Oh, Rudulobe. But basically, the lacuna. Are you with me?
Yes.
Yes.
We must establish what happened. Because with what evidence before me that I've had, one of those that were with them in the car from the show confirmed that the fight started even before they left the house to the show. And for all intents and purposes, there is it doesn't make any sense to carry a 5 to 5 months old child that is still breastfeeding to a night show. And the reason is because there will be not only loud music, there will be series of substances that will be taken there, and there is propensity for violence. And at the end of the day, the violence did not even come yet from outsiders. It came from the father of the child. And they said the father of the child, when he was under the influence of drink, he eats the glass of the car, knowing that the
Ego, the bottle.
Broken bottle or broken, I don't know. Is it
Broken bottle. Say it
broken
fast.
glass? Broken glass, yes.
So particles, or the fragment, or the broken crumbs,
Yeah, crumbs.
would have eaten on the child. So now look at the danger the child was exposed to. But it's quite sad that irrespective of that, I was expecting that from police reports, there
Share
should
the
be...
video, please. Please. Abba.
What?
Boss, Joy, mute, Joy. Joy, say mute. Mute.
That.
Yeah.
So I had expected that from the police first report, preliminary report, there should be a caution or an attempt that, you know what, while we look into the health and safety of this child, a 5-month-old, to a public function of that magnitude, we are already we are already involving the social services, because there is social services in Nigeria. People don't know. But all those that claim to fight for children, they were quiet about that. I raised that objection that out of all the read out there, when a 5-month-old was taken deliberately to where he will be subjected to danger, they refused to even touch on that life. That's police. So I told them that you should have just mentioned it, that we will be questioning you on the veracity of taking the child in that. Because naturally, if it was not that there was argument and there was this gumbody, I will make sure I'll make sure I frustrate your life. That place that you are going, I will not make you do whatever you want to do in peace. That was the reason for taking the child along. Normally, 5-month-old, you are still breastfeeding, that child would be giving you sleepless night already.
That's right.
So the moment your husband is even away, is the opportunity to even rest. Not to talk of going into a show that you won't even be comfortable. So the police did not question the woman that what is happening, what is going on? Why did you choose to follow your man, your husband, with your 5-month-old to where you want to go and perform? That he himself, he was drunk, allegedly, and to the extent that while he was trying to caution his friend for interfering into his matter, he was the one that was going to subject the child to serious danger. Those aspects, there is no way they will not. Charges are meant to come up. If charges are not coming up, there must be caution that no, this you have done is unacceptable. Now, they said they got. This is a clear evidence that I heard that while they were still going again on the road, there was serious fights that they almost threw each other out of the car, of a moving car. That it was one of the persons in the car that took over the child while they were dragging themselves. That extended to the house. This is what I have as evidence that I can stand before any judge to say this, I can quote in verbatim. A witness that was clearly there said this and it is established. I don't know if other people got to hear that. But these are the things that we should be able to rationalize. Well, I'm not doing it because of any other person. We want to know whether the person that was sent, are you with me?
Yeah. Whether
the person connived with somebody in the house to subject him to that. Because it could be as a result of a slow poison. The moment they were able to see that this guy was drunk or was asleep or they were fighting or something, they made move. And they needed that if this slow thing is in his body, you must be able to cover your tracks. Don't take him to a normal hospital. They might run the details and the vitals and get to know. And that was why they had to wait until the nurse came in, knowing fully well that one, if you don't get money, they are like that. And that is why as a society, we must frown against the use of all these type of medical services. Because even those that are doing that, they could go ahead, the money they spent at the time they spent in becoming that kind of a nurse, they could have spent it in getting the proper certificate and be doing the job properly. But because we encourage that kind of services, they will be thinking that they can be walking into anybody's house, and that is why the professional angle and caution was not there. To know that what if this person had been injected before I came in? My injection will not be the catalyst. So it's either that injection the nurse gave was directly responsible for what happened to Mohbad, or the injection met something that was already deposited in his body. So now that I've been moving around the whole area, there is another possibility. I am what I'm still doing around. I'm putting my life on the line. They said they're going to come and attack me. I want to even bait them out. So maybe in one see let's go and attack Yomi where he is. They don't know the kind of surveillance around, but if you fẹ́ tọ̀ wọ́n jáde, torí ìtọ́ bá ti dánwò tó kàn ti súnmọ́ mi tó bá ti mú, ó máa lead àwọn sẹ́ni tó ràn wá. Eri o mind, oko wa shere fe mi. Hey, do you understand?
No,
But
we don't understand,
I am still
though. We don't want that
I'm
for
still
you.
walking around to see if any of them have been to any of the pharmacy to buy syringe or any poisonous substance. So I was showing myself moving around the whole vicinity. That is how you do investigation. You will come down from your high horses. I chose human rights because I have done film. I have used my film to educate. I want to start giving back. So it is not only justice for Mohbad. It is justice for your son, for your daughter, for your friend, for myself, for everybody. Because if we are not safe under our roof, then that is the end of the world. So every other person must get the signal that don't even think you're gonna kill this person because he or she is vulnerable. He's already asleep. He's drunk, and you have something you're angry. And the look of things. At the look of things, if there is every reason, so if there is anybody that has worked with them to perfect that, or anybody has sold something, that is how police should investigate. They should drop a number. If you have any information to tell us, search your conscience that if you cover this, just one single information can, break the camel's back. That is one little piece, something they've overlooked, is what I am looking for, and I will get it. I am closer. We are closer. Let me say we are closer. Because the spirit of Mohbad is actively ready to ensure that you must know what happened to me before. Don't look at the open stuff, the natural. Okay, he's drunk or he has substance, and that is why he went away. And that is why the injection messed up. That is sheep investigation. That is sheep conclusion. Something must have happened. I don't know who did it. Maybe it was the brother, maybe it was the sister, the wife, maybe it was the friend, maybe it was the uncle, but something happened to him within that range, or maybe it was a total connivance. Maybe it was a total connivance. That is why it's now difficult to break them. But they can be broken because they must give an order for phone forensic. And if it is possible, whether they like it or not, the only reason when we will say, okay, human rights, if there is national security, concern for national security, it sometimes overrides human rights. You have rights that they should not block your phone. Nobody should tap into your phone. But if it is your personal issue, want to hear what he's telling his wife, you cannot block the phone.
Yeah.
But if it means it's going to affect the peace of other people, safety of many people, they don't need to tell you, they don't need police order to block that kind of a phone. Because national security has override your personal human rights.
That's true.
So we have to understand that if we allow the killer to go, there are other people that are in serious danger. So it could be any of them in the house. It might not even be the wife. She might just be complicit. Or she might have been hoodwinked. She might have been threatened. Or she might belong to a team. Or she might have engaged in some certain relationship that at the end of the day, the person is making a demand. To understand that if you choose not to comply, you are going down too. And that is why the reason I'm saying this is because the woman cleverly said, you made me.
But they are willing to make Prime Boy a bait. But that is it.
You made me kill you guys. You said you guys have killed him. You are crying rather. And she said, even if I want to marry, nobody can be like this again. You just lost him. Until you marry. What is the veracity?
That is critical analysis. Yeah, that's critical thinking. You're thinking. That's normal for human beings.
It's too speedy.
Mm.
It could be a statement in error or in reality. But core of the matter is, kilo sáré ṣẹlẹ̀, ọkọ tí ó ṣe pé bóyá tó ń ṣe boyfriend, ọkọ léèyàn. Ó dẹ̀ sọ pé you eti ṣáàdẹ̀ ti pa. Tani àwọn tó pa yẹn. It's not my statement. It was a statement and reaction. When it was in the heat of emotion, ta ló pa? Àwọn wo ni ta ló pa? Àwọn wo ni, then you come up immediately and say, tí bá tiẹ̀ máa tún wá padà lọ́kọ mi, kò lè dàbí tiẹ̀. There is now comparison. That means pé èèyàn kan wà. So it could be anybody, it could be a reporter. Pé nǹkan bá ṣẹlẹ̀ sẹ́ni, ó ti ṣubú lẹ̀, a máa ń jà, mo ti la alẹ́ mọ́ kí dà, mo láyà, ó lọlẹ̀. Kí ló wá ṣẹlẹ̀? Ẹ̀yànjú ẹ̀ náà, ìyànjú ẹ̀ kẹ̀ lọ ṣe CC, ṣe lọ lo kìíní yẹn fún. Because téèyàn bá ọ́nà tí obìnrin bá ti ń yún àlè, tí ò bá parẹ́, ó máa kọ́kọ́. If a woman is engaging in infidelity, if the person did not kill herself, then maybe the husband will be killed. And the danger of this thing ni pé tí ẹni tó bá jọ kú, tó bá ti jọ ní ìkọ̀kọ̀ papọ̀ jù. Wọ́n ti obìnrin, àwọn obìnrin ní wà so ọkọ máa ti wọ̀ ọ́nù kan pé ohun tó máa fi pọ́n ọkọ yẹn ti wà nù níyẹn. They are waiting for the time to use it. So if truly, where they were fighting, they were fighting, the wife ran out of the house, out of the room, to pick something. Then what is that thing? If truly that was the stuff, but ever get Kantorawa, I'm going to appeal to the police. I think I won't commit no more. If they change the investigating team, I will divulge some certain things. So, talk about tell me before then.
Ami. Yeah. Ami.
So until so far so good. I am still doing my investigation. So I am going to be going to few of the chemists.
Okay.
To ask. The only way I am doing this is never too late, because when it comes to cases of homicide, murder, or serious crime, the case is always open. Investigation can continue for years. But we must be able to support the government with whatever we have. If we we'll be able to say, we have gotten to this stage. Now come in and do your job. So don't abuse the police. Don't condemn the police. And we must be honest, because even if I want to help you and give you this thing, I will not pay for the IT person that will come and do the work. I don't need your money.
That's true.
I am okay, but there is no way. And I have to credit the person. I have to say thank you to the person for being a noble Nigerian, for being honorable to. I spoke to the person through the buzzer, and I explained myself. I might post it at any time.
No, don't. And it don't. You mean?
Okay.
Don't.
Please don't.
I won't say. If you know what dangerous,
Okay. That is true, but for now, please.
So, but the family have written to the IG to change the investigating team. It is natural for them to do that as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
But we're going to be joining them. From my own investigation now, we look at Motiri. We go back to them. Ṣé gbogbo nǹkan tó yẹ káwọn team tó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe náà ṣe. Nígbà tí mo dẹ̀ ti rí pé àwọn bíi tí wọ́n ṣiṣẹ́ débẹ̀, maybe by sheer ignorance or oversight, or they are now, whatever it is, then I want to stand by the fact that they should change them, because they might have been compromised. So see,
yeah.
I need somebody to quickly walk up to me and say, Mr. Ami, I know what you're doing. come and meet me there. Let me talk to you. I still understand. Somebody, one of the security, walked to me and said, Baba, I have information to give you. This is my number. I could say, last 2 numbers. I started stop. Say it to my ear. We'll type it. Only my identity will go out for consi. Only. Check it to me. It might not be. It might be. But the core of the matter is, whether we like it or not, if we all have conscience, look at what is about to happen to the nurse. We all have them in our families. Our intent is not to kill somebody. She was leaving the house looking for what she would eat, and she thought she wants to provide health care. She wants to save life. But unfortunately, because she doesn't know the mindset of the people that invited her and what has happened, because when I was speaking to those I interviewed, they said, Mr. Yomi, the gap is the nurse herself does not know what happened before she came. And you, as we speak now, you don't know, except you were able to dig deeper. That is the only way the nurse can be saved partially. But whether we like it or not, now that she's going to be questioned, she's named a prime suspect. Now, as we speak, she's reporting every week. I was hearing yesterday that she has changed her address. Yeah. She is duty bound to inform the police that I no longer live where I'm living for this reason or whatever. This is where I'm living. Because it will be so long for the police to go to the address they know and realize that she's not there. If they need her, if they don't want to wait till the next week she's coming, if a judge gave an order that she should be brought in the next day, and the police thought the address they have is what she has, and they went there, and they look like, wow. Police are not meant to be going to her house to check whether she's still living there. And that is why, if anybody has credible information that she has changed address, don't assume that the police should know. Because the best way is when you are on administrative bail, they are not meant to be telling you, except you are being bugged or you are under house arrest. Normally, in a better society, she should be bugged. She should have something on her neck. You understand? Yeah. So that even if she changed her address, which she's not supposed to do, they can still track her down. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I'm getting you clearly.
And that is why it's always great. So it's always a very stringent bail condition if people are under that kind of charges or whatever. But she is not tagged. If she has changed her address, that 1 week before she reports again, it's ample opportunity to elope if she wants to elope. Okay. And the police will not know, and they cannot find her again. Okay. And then the whole case will now close down. And it is possible. There is a possibility that when they look at this whole case, that he is saying she's going to take the fall. And there's no way we're going to do it. She might take the fall. Okay, Japa, I can say, the Nigerian society, they don't know how to demand accountability from the police or us. That's your Japa. So whoever have an idea that the girl has changed her address, those are the steps of evading justice. So I think the legal team should be privy to that information. I do not like we rightly said. They are not meant to be. Any member of the public that is aware, or even the neighbors, they are meant to inform the police immediately that the person you are doing this.
That's what I'm saying. That I believe they must have been in touch with the police. So they if not, then it's their fault.
Legal team.
Yeah, the legal team, they must have been in touch with the legal team because they know that, of course, the application was granted by the magistrate that she reports to inquest.
The legal team.
No, Feyi should report to the inquest. So if there's any speculation that, she's eloped or she's packed from one house to another, it is their own duty to get in touch with the police that are they aware that she's done that, and of course they would have responded to them, so they will know that of course there's no problem. But they don't have to wait till the day of the inquest only for them not to see her. That is if you understand.
Exactly.
So
nobody should assume that the police should know.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I concur with you. I'm seconding your motion.
You understand?
Okay, yeah.
So if anybody has credible information, don't think that the police will be held culpable or they will no, it doesn't work that way. If you tell the police and the police did not act on it, and when it is now for the police to provide her and they are saying we don't know, then you say you know. I have evidence that I notified you. That is why when you submit letter, you must have evidence of what? Of
the copy. Yeah, you have the copy.
So
it's important they do that. What you have just said now is very important that they do that. They should do it and have a copy that, of course, they got in touch with the police. So you are actually advising the legal team.
I want to ask whoever, because the reason why I think it is possible is because all of them, I think it was only Wunmi they were able to serve. The rest were evading service or they couldn't find them in the address provided.
Okay, like Naira Marley, Adura, and co. Like Naira Marley, Adura, Sam Larry.
When they want to serve them, they won't be giving them substitute service. Yes. Because you don't know, there is difference between the police investigation.
Me, I'm very sure Adura and co will be there. Adura, Darosha, all of them, they will be there. Wunmi, they are all going to be there.
Adura, I don't think they invited. I don't know if Adura was invited.
He's been recalled back.
Before those that I saw the substituted service, before the judge can order that they should be they should be served via newspaper, it's because those that went to serve them, the court back as reported back to the judge that the address they gave, they are probably not there or they were not there.
Well done, and God will continue to protect you.
Amen.
And God will give you wisdom. So justice for mobile. Like what you say, you said you went to the hospital and you talked to the CEO of the hospital, or the MD of the manager. So with all what you've gathered, and like what Yeye said, or all of us, like the investigating you are doing is very, very good, because the impression they gave us before, from the house to the hospital, the way they were saying it was like as if it's a long distance, you know. But with the pictures we are seeing, the video we are seeing that it is not even, you know, like a minute, 2 minutes far from the house. So well done, very good.
It's not Barbara. Oh, sorry. I was saying it, sorry, that's not Barbara. Sorry, it's the white frame. Sorry.
Franca, it's the white Franca.
Franca, sorry, I thought it was Barbara. Barbara is here saying, yeah, it's not me. Oh. She's here.
So,
Okay,
done, very, very
Franca, sorry, thank you.
At least you've given us lighting of how everything is going, and I'm very, very happy to be among Justice for Mobile. Keep it up, and God will protect and guide all of us. Love you, love Yeye.
Love you more, darling. Frank, I will bring you down so that others, you know, I will bring Bossman down now because. Okay. Posh Kem, oh yeah, ask your question because I'll bring them down now.
Mr. Yomi. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening, darling.
Good evening, Mr. Yomi Akushe. God bless you. The other day, most of you love me special.
Speak English, Posh Kem. Speak English.
Very good job. Okay, ma. You are doing a very good job, and we are proud of you, and I'm happy to be part of your team, even if it's not direct. I'm sure happy to be part of the people that can actually talk to you on this Justice for Mobile. So my question is, I wouldn't know if you were able to ask them if Wunmi or the people that took Mobile to the hospital were actually giving I don't want to call it the real name because of TikTok, if they were giving a PI certificate, like we have been speculating.
Yeah, they were given,
that
and
so at least they will be able to ask them, why were you now saying he wasn't deposited in the morgue, and you have the birth certificate that would have allowed the police to give the report that should have helped them to deposit him in the morgue. Okay, so that is that. Then
I'm going to send it to me very soon.
Okay, Eshegon, thank you. So were they also advised in that hospital, since the hospitals told you that Mo was brought in died, were they advised to take him to the next hospital for the second opinion, or they advised that he should be deposited in the morgue?
No, they said immediately they all saw it, that there was no response at all, no vitals, nothing. As in, they only brought a lifeless, you understand? And they confirmed to them that since they are brought into our facility, they wrote their report immediately and they gave to them. And said, they were saying, no, it's not possible, that the wife was crying, that it's not possible. Just now, and then they said they want to go to another place. They mentioned the parents. And then they were like, it's good. You can go and do the second opinion, but this is our own report. And of course, we stand by what we've seen. So, but the way the explanation I was given, it's almost clear that it's not just somebody who just, collapsed. This has been a long time, and then that was why all the other things that they saw, they can't find anything to relate to that. This person is still has any glimpse of resuscitated. So that was what I was told.
Okay, so they were giving a report, a medical report.
Yeah, and they're going to send it to me very soon, because it was because I have another assignment to go and do. They showed me all the legal papers, their certification, even the original copies was what I was showed. They said they were not supposed to show me, they were supposed to show me photocopies, but because of who I am and the way I approached them, that they would prefer to show me everything. And they showed all the equipment that they have and that they used. And they said if they can corroborate it with those that brought in, that they did their best and played the role of a lifesaver, and of course, there was nothing they could do because...
Okay, because somebody that works as in the medical field, that is a certified, maybe we call them registered nurse here. It is Mr. Demand. He said on that report that due to his own I think his own experience, he said normally in that report they will give an hint of what took the life of that person, or the report will clear some things or lead us somewhere. You understand? But with what you're saying, I doubt I don't know, but the report, that at least if Wunmi had handed over the report to Baba before, even though she didn't, and told Baba there was no report, nothing to give to the police. But the problem there is that I'm still not clear.
Yeah, the Baba was
No.
Yeah.
Baba, Wunmi did not agree that. Let us talk one after another. Baba was not giving reports. That's why Baba was refused death certificate. So that's why Baba had to quickly bury Mo. Wunmi did not agree to having a report. There was no medical report. You will need a police report. And they have to see medical reports. Yeah, you will need police reports to put a dead body in the morgue. But Wunmi didn't tell Baba there was a medical report. So the police asked for it, and they said they cannot give Baba police reports. That was the reason why they buried Mohbad. Yomi Tuti Kurombe. Lady Ryan.
I think Daddy Mohbad is joining us as well.
Okay, Daddy Mohbad.
Yes.
Okay.
I just spoke to him right now. Yeah, I think he's joining us.
Okay, so bring him up. Okay, I'll bring you up. Okay, my darling.
No, he's going to join you. Yeah, because I just spoke to him right now.
Is he going to come to the phone or come to the live?
I don't know which one. He's going to come live.
Okay, you tell me now. You didn't message me. You know, I don't understand now.
Is going to join your life now.
Please, I want to ask Mr. Yomi some
Wait, still love, wait. Yomi is not here. You can see that she's not here. So wait, we are talking about Baba Mohbad here. Is it coming on the live program or it's going to talk to me on the ground? Is that what you mean?
No, he's not. He's going to talk to you on the ground after we finish, but he's just going to join your life now.
Okay, but
Now.
okay, my darling. Okay, no problem. Yomi is back.
Hello?
Can
Okay.
I say something?
Yeah, Miss Akin, please go ahead.
Yomi Fabiyi, can you hear me clearly?
Clearly, sir.
Please, I want to say one thing. You don't know how joyful I am right now. From the day that I've joined Justice for Mohbad, this is the first day ever that I feel cool. I feel relaxed. I feel I've seen answer to all my questions. So I won't ask any question, but I'll pick a lot of points from what you said. So I've already connected the dots and I know exactly what I'm thinking to myself. Because I don't want to ask any question, but what I'm trying to say is, thank you very much. God will continue blessing you. No matter what you lay your hands upon, you shall be blessed in the mighty name of Jesus.
Amen.
Everything you lay your hand upon, in your children, their next generation to come, your next generation to come, God will always bless you. And
Amen.
that blessing will be full of joy.
Amen.
Thank you so much for what you've done. You don't know how you have really made me feel. The way I'm feeling right now is totally different from the way I've been feeling before. Thank you so much.
Amen.
And God will continue to be with you. And we will also be together. We will enjoy ourselves. And may God continue giving us long life so that we can be able to sit and enjoy ourselves together.
Amen.
And to my side, I can't give you lion. I can't give anything because I don't know how to do that. But after Justice for Mohbad, I will discuss with you. I will get your contact. I will try to do something on my own, just my own gift to you. Thank you so much.
Amen.
Thank you.
Amen.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Amen.
Thank you.
Mr. Akin, where, sorry, but Yomi is not supposed to hear this, but Mr. Akin, where he is right now, we need to, you understand, me and you are, we need to, we'll talk later, okay?
No problem. There's no problem. 100% I'm on ground.
I know. Thank you so much, sir. So,
Mr. Yomi, thank you so very much for all the good work you've done. Once again, we appreciate you sincerely. May God bless you.
Amen.
One more thing is this. What I want to say is that some of the information that you have, and the one that you know is very private, I would like you to keep it to yourself so that we don't release too much information to the public. So that's the main thing I want to say.
Okay, ma'am. All right, I'll definitely do that, ma'am.
Okay. Is that okay, Joy? Joy, can you get Lady Ryan? I don't know. They just occupy here. They are not talking. Lady Ryan and Bossman. I'm going to bring. I don't know what is.
Hey, I'm back.
Okay, T-Love. Oh, yeah, talk.
Yeye, first of all, I want to pray for you.
Thank you.
Lágbára Ọlọ́run, ààbò Ọlọ́run á dájú lórí yín.
Àmín.
Ẹni táwọn ọmọ yín máa bá rìn tó máa fi rógun àkóbá àdàbà Ọlọ́run ò ní jẹ́ kó bá wọn rìn.
Àmín.
Ọ̀rẹ́kọ̀rẹ́ tí ẹnì kọ̀ọ̀kan wá máa bá rìn tó máa fà wá sí ìdánwò tí àfẹ́ Ọlọ́run jẹ́ ká bá wọn rìn lágbára Ọlọ́run.
Àmín.
Mr. Yomi, God bless you.
Amen.
God protection on you, inshallah.
Amen.
Nǹkan tí mo kàn fẹ́ béèrè ni pé is there any point tí bóyá hospital they tell you that maybe Mohbad was injured or there is any place àbí bí wọ́n rí some places lára tó yẹ pé bóyá is bringing out ẹ̀jẹ̀ or something like that. Nǹkan tí mo kàn fẹ́ mọ̀ nìyẹn sà.
The only place is the hand that they told me. It's the hand. This is how she described it. She said, hand. And that's the only injury that they could see. The hand. Are you there?
Okay, sir. God bless you. God mo confirm ni sir.
Confirm is only the aunt, but I'm still expecting the report to corroborate what she said.
Because the reason I'm asking, can you only fọkàn balẹ̀? Because there is a lot of picture. Some people said Mohbad was mi fẹ́ sọ ní English pé wọ́n ṣe ní wọ́n gún ní ikùn, àwọn kan ní wọ́n gún lọ́rùn, àwọn kan ní kinní kan ṣe kinní kan. So kéèyàn lè mọ èyí tó bá jó tó ń bẹ̀.
I think the family and everybody will store the body and tó bá jẹ́ pé ìlú wọn àgbẹ̀ rẹ̀ ẹni ò tí kò rí òkú yẹn. And trust me, I'm being honest with you, I will still find time to go and see the body where it is. That is certainty. I will request that I want to see physical examination. I want to see. Or if there's any picture as at the time to open it's into that delivery or physical examination. But from all indication, possibility about what is supposed to be but don't forget that probably while the body is in the morgue, the nothing only jabo or yeah, it's still a possibility. If you talk about see a mortuary, you know how they treat carcasses and stuff like that. But from the report, the woman just told me that, because I asked, said the only thing was this hand. But Gbogbo said, I just can't borrow little nothing. Tí nothing ever sọ pé nígbà tó wò dé bẹ́ẹ̀. This is where the police will now start their work, and I will have to be on their neck. If the nurse says, when I got there, this person was totally gone as after you go and state here, I think call me back to share. So if there is presence of slow poison, but only
Joy, can you mute your phone? Joy, can you mute? Your phone is echoing back to us.
Is my Joy is far from the phone, I guess.
Yeah, our phone is echoing. Joy, can you mute? Let me know.
Okay.
Okay.
So basically, it's very simple and clear, because there is no way we want to do it.
Saint, can you come up? I'll come and drop Bossman and Lady Ryan.
The first hospital, they did the right thing by receiving and trying to.
I'm here. Thank you.
Lady Ryan, latte.
They did the right thing. They did the right thing. The hospital is legal. The hospital is certified, and they did the right thing to try to resuscitate him. But under normal circumstances, at the end of the day, the only thing they tried to do is let's bring him back to life, and it was open to everybody that there was no cause. That means whatever must have taken his life while at home. Because they noticed that this person is gone. So handling him the way they handled him, whatever it is, is subject to another investigation. But who are certain on the and which is paramount is what state did you nurse met in? State tó bá ti bá yẹn ló máa determine pé apá yẹn ò lè jẹ́ kó wà nínú state yẹn. Though you were ambushed, you were not paying attention, you just saw that they waited for you endlessly until you come and you know what, to take the fall. But Koko Benipe, whatever the case may be, if these people truly care, they should know that the decision to wait for somebody, not even a professional nurse, not even an aged nurse, that they know that, oh, this person has a history of treating this kind of thing. Not even a nurse that they've even met before. So you now waited for that long kò wá ṣe pé bóyá evidence wà pé Mohbad fúnra ẹ̀ gangan ló engage nurse yẹn. They were telling us that they were even he outsourced it to them. So they removed the question of Mohbad engaging the nurse. So why was he not communicating? And the first person ento mo nurse yẹn ni òun kọ mu number nurse sílẹ̀ òun lọ ntòun. So there is a lacuna. Ibẹ̀ ni káwa àmà jókòó sí, and we will what? We'll bring out that puzzle. The truth will come out.
And did they tell you the day they brought Mohbad to the hospital? Which day?
On the 12th.
Which is on Monday?
I don't know the day.
No, on Tuesday. On Tuesday.
It's on the 12th.
Oh, yeah.
Tuesday.
Because the person that spoke to me on the street, one of them, told me the time he began to see people scam train, as in they were moving anchor skater. And if I go by the timing of that person, it was before the nurse even came into the picture. And I confirmed. He said, you know what? I am an adult. I know what I saw. I know when I started making observation. But whatever it is that you found there, I don't know when this person came in, whoever you're talking about, I didn't notice any nurse. But the most important thing is that I will not be able to divulge to you. I won't allow you access to that document, except there is a court injunction that mandates that I release it. And that is where we will stay on the... So the family now should hurriedly write to the inquest and write to the police to go and get court injunction that will make the man to release or allow them access to those data. Then you will now see the sequence. Ibẹ̀ ni àṣírí yẹn gangan wà. Ibẹ̀ ni a máa ti rí pé gbogbo ìwé eléyìí tó wà ní píṣọ̀ yìí tó pariwo Mohbad kú o, Mohbad àṣírí kan. You were already reacting to somebody's demise at this time of the day, early time of the day. Now, the nurse came. Why were you reacting earlier? Was it that something had happened that the guy, probably went into...
That needs swift medical attention? They would have hurriedly gone, swift medical attention, but nothing happened.
What I'm saying, what I suggest, when the first incident happened, what you call maybe that was why, even when they called the Baba first, but when they want to come up alive, only come up need one. That would be the first reaction. So, but once just had it on do, at the end of the day, maybe there was now a conspiracy to let him just go. They now, how do we go about it? They made call. So that I'm a there. Can I draw them to my party share to take it for?
No, Yomi, that timing, because Baba's case was on Tuesday and it was evening/night. Baba's case was Tuesday, was evening/night. Baba met with the wife at Okojomi. I don't know what both sides, seaside, Abi Riverside, around 1-2, and they embarked on the journey to come down to Lekki.
I'm telling you, anybody wants to cool the...
No, I said Baba.
Are you with me? It was after they left Kuramed, and the reports of those people is that it was past 3.
Yes, you are not getting me, Yomi. Baba was called earlier, before that time. Around that time, 11-12 was when Baba was called to start coming down to the hospital. They told Baba that they are going to that they were going to the hospital. I wish Baba can come and relate it. Yes, around 4. Around 4 now, they now told Baba to turn back. Around 4, when Baba got to that area, they then told Baba to turn back. As in, the wife told Baba.
I am saying, in Kokoti Kokoshe earlier, whether with a Yokoto Johnny Kokopapo or any Toshe Kokofunu Layer, Mbakawatiwa, Otalati, revive it. Ojimo Lowo, I'm telling you from any to one bay to then the documentary evidence law. Only in tone observe, no to capture or give timing here, which is 11:12. No, what you say, notice away you.
Yeah.
Are you with me?
Yeah.
It could be that it's almost at the same time. No, you want to Baba first. And whoever told Bella go to the perfect make you way Babo. At Babo is 2, 3, 4, 2, 3.
Yes.
That time, check follow me. As at that time, Mba to my Fiji, no city day. Check it me. No swashing or bishop to a bishop to Terishe. At the end of the day, oh, you are lower, and then they now let's quickly finish it up. Kalolu Hospital. Shall I get to because if to my there was a reaction, he knows it to Derala. See, until capture, come on, till react. He no chele te reaction. We don't so chat guna bere mai. Not so that he day. To the time Tony no si day la femme mon sin. On l'a chaîné the color panel see the CCTV here. Because the man said, oh, take notes and it will get nurse. But only from that place, but when she why you want as just so time. So time will not see them. Because they get not see them in 12. Because only when she to react, no rush here. So that means if the nurse got there 3 o'clock or 2:30, the nurse did whatever she want to do. All react is less to react because automatic bank through intravenous. The something is going straight to the heart. So under 5 minutes, you react. So if you react, under no not be less said. Under something hospital from what they told them that he was foaming and there was goosebumps, immediately there was a reaction. That was what necessitated them to now carry him to the hospital. So the question is this, which is the puzzle I want to unravel. What was the reason for those people reacting as at that time? To my get pay, not today time here. Check me. Ni time to my so. Ni kini eti shele. They should not tell us why they kept the body there after he reacted for let it be 12. That is why we go. If you tell me it's either that any of that you know today, give us some time to delay it. To make a point continuous here, ni our boys here react to that means not the day before that 11 or 12. And that means the incident happened 11-12. But hospital said the only time they brought the man, distance here, follow me, take it time if they reacted to emergency immediately as a result of ability to react, which is under 5 minutes, and they took him to Kuramed, that means time taking a Sele. You be 3 o'clock or be 2:40 or 2:20, 2:30. Check it me. But to get from the CCTV, what he reacts to be 12 and be 11. That means the incident had happened. They did not think about taking him to hospital. Do you not get it now? So nurse here be very. We have got testimony in your 11th. Then I will now pick up the puzzles and the evidences that I have. That's the side of not me. See, Babu,
Mo gbádùn Yomi mo gbádùn ẹ. O ma ko ó máa kó gbogbo kéèsì yẹn fún àwọn lọ́ọ̀yà náà ni lọ́ọ̀yà gbogbo àwọn evidences and also information yẹn and also you will lead them to be able to take the right, you know, private investigation should have gone this length. So maybe they've done the same, you know, all these things. Because at least 11th of September will bring up more things, I believe.
So, there's no problem helping the legal team, the government, the corona. I don't want to. We want a better society. What I'm doing is not to make the society worse. It's to make it better. Koko Benipe, tell me about the gun. Agumelo de si lenye. Tinosbani, I got there 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. Then the reaction the man was seeing, because on a daily and 10, 11 o'clock, only 3 o'clock, you were called in for a serious case. Until you treat daddy, and you travel. No react. So it must mean that when that not yet July, yes, Lara, need 12 o'clock, talk about the kidney at Sele. Now, these people at Adura, they should come and tell us. After he reacted, Kilo taking him to the patient with hospital, which was confirmed by Kuramed, that it was around 3 past 3. That was probably why the spirit of Bobad is, how can you hate me this much? I reacted to something, and you were all sitting on it. Bebe said, and she was doing after a power. To the point, what's going on with Tiku? And then probably that is when they decided to what? Say, go and push him over there. Do you understand? So that is a possibility. So I mean, I will match up I'll get all the process together. By the time the nurse confirmed the time she got there, or if I'm able to get to the police tomorrow, you understand? So because the police that are around, they don't have details of whatever it is. So I need to go to Auntie tomorrow and ask the team. Then if they show me the case file and in 10 years so time to do the event, then I will give them my own information too.
Yeah.
And then they will say thank you. Because I don't have already. Policing require communal support. Because it's domesticated. They need our support. If you know something, go and do something. I will contact me because there was already a decoy. They wanted to satisfy the public then. I want to get our way back to the case. So to even face the primary assignment or primary source of investigation, the crime scene became still and it was no longer active. We all have to blame ourselves for that. So it's not just that the justice from Uganda are targeting one person. No, they're not. I am not in the category of saying I want this person to take the fall. Whoever should take the fall. I'm not interested in saying it was this person. But in the course of trying to unravel, I'm a touch with there. I can touch. If you know, sentimental way come up like him. Only hate me. Only my fake account to my booty. You right as I got lucky. So
yeah, I get you.
So no time for national nonsense.
Yeah, you're making sense.
That's the response to that. Any other question?
Okay, Lady Ryan, you're welcome, sweetheart. Okay, can you roll the ball?
Hello, everyone. I'll try to roll the ball, but yeah.
My darling.
I'll try. Hi, Jay Blinks. Hi, Mr. Yomi. Posh Kem, Bossman, everyone here. T-Love. Mr. Akin, how are you?
You're welcome, our darling.
I'm fine, Lady Ryan.
Thank you. I think we've been analyzing this for the longest time, and Mr. Yomi is still saying the same thing that we have been saying also, and even more now that he's saying, because he has been there and seen some things. It's the same analysis, right? We've asked that question. Now, timeline begins to take its phase on this, because timeline is what matters at this point. At what time did they take him to Kuramed? At what time did the nurse get there? at what time. You know, the timing matters. You know, we've tried to actually, wait for the government to come up with the truth of what happened to him in terms of the autopsy, and we were slapped because they didn't come up with anything. So now we're beginning again to investigate by ourselves to find out what happened to Ileri Oluwa Oladimeji Aloba. So yes, I agree with you, Mr. Yomi. The timeline. When the nurse got there, what time? And was he actually gone? When they thought he was gone, did he react to something? You understand? And then all of those things were the questions we've been asking.
Omolara, can you mute?
So that puzzle is not something that we there are too many lies, too many discrepancies, too many loopholes, too many lies, So, and I'm just trying to wrap my head too around it. At what time did he start suffering rigor mortis? If actually they took him out, they put him on a bike, at what time? So the timeline is what I'm looking out for. And I think that's where you make your point very strong, Mr. Yomi. Yeah, so I'll drop the mic for somebody else right now. Thanks.
Thank you.
Let me just respond to that. What I would just say is this. We have a lifeline. And I've just given a link that there are 2 sources on that street. I have the addresses. I have the location. I am going to be advising the police and the coroner inquest through the legal team to take the proper step to retrieve the data on that day. So all this timing that these witnesses and suspects have given, it is that document, that data that will bring all the pieces together. Who have lied to the police under oath will be questionable. Will be questioned rather. And then we will have a conclusion, we'll draw a closure. It's very simple. If the police refuse to go that route, then they are hiding something. But before I release the information to the police, I would rather prefer that the legal team make the application to the coroner inquest and get a judge order that these people should release those information to them.
Exactly.
And then they can duplicate same with the police.
Exactly.
So
You're
that
making sense.
when they get it and retrieve it, and they will now see it, that now, in your own statement to the police, your statement to the coroner inquest, you claim you got to the house so time. But look at when you got there. Now, look at when you said the nurse got here. They called you. Were you there? What were you reacting to here at this time? Now, it will be established. Don't let me take you people further. The honest truth from my own conclusion is that something happened to the guy earlier on the day. Like I'm saying. And suddenly, they decided they sat on it. They wasted enough time. Are you with me? Probably they all felt like, with what we are seeing on ground, all of you that are in this guy is gone. Let him just go. And let's have a deal. All of you will go on this and this and this. We need this for this. And it's probably because somebody made a call outside that something like this have happened to this person and they negotiated his life. And it was at that point, all of them became a common enemy. And after they realized that, okay, finally, let's now act the role of a concerned citizen. Let's rush him to one hospital. And it is going to be established that it's 3 hours gap before they took him to the hospital. Everybody in that house there should go down, including lawyer. All of them. Serious, I'm talking about serious ogun. Serious wala. If they choose to make it look like we thought we have covered you guys. Now it's blown open. And they can cover. So I'm going to be releasing the information to the legal team. They will make the and if they get the order, if the coroner inquest refuse to give the order, then something is fishy. But if they give the order and those people see the evidence that okay, this is coming from the court, nobody can say we snitch them and they come and attack us. They will now release it. Then we will now sequence the timing. You all of you will come back and tell me that Yomi, you are a mad boy, because you will confirm that the hospital Kuramed did the right thing. The timing will be intact. Whereas the timing will be intact. But on both occasions, they brought in a person who don't pay. So what were they waiting for before they stage the we care? Come and help us to revive him. They know there is nothing to revive. They brought Okwa Ero, Okodiope, and in Yegogoni, Spirit Mobile Feka Yemope, everyone Timofinu Top Bebe, all of them. That is why the Spirit is fighting, and we should not accept that in our country. No matter what, all decision, all Bokitio, Koshibako, Kilo de Teshemasare conclude, and you feel a bed.
Good evening, sir. I have just 2 questions to ask. After the death of Mohbad got to the house, right? And then they managed to get casket. Or they just took him with ambulance to the mortuary. And the mortuary...
From the footage, quote me that I'm saying this again.
Okay.
The person said it was about 11.
Okay.
Around 11 p.m.
Okay.
A lot of crowd were around.
So Baba went to the police station, right? With the...
Before the police station, so they've already returned the body back. After they went to Perez, they left Kuramed.
Okay.
They now went to Perez.
And the mortuary did not take his body because of the police reports. Am I right?
No. When they took him from Kuramed, they told them in Kuramed that we want to go for second opinion.
Okay.
And then they went to Perez, which is, you have to pass through the express.
I know. So
when they got there,
sorry for cutting you. What I'm saying is that at the end of the day, along the run, so they went to the mortuary, and the first mortuary they took him to, they did not take him.
Let me explain your stuff to you. You have to listen. Sequence, what are they called Perez?
Okay.
They decided, instead of them, they are the ones, those people there, are the ones to deposit either at the mortuary of the hospital or government mortuary as they were advised.
Okay.
Instead, took him back home because they know that if they take him to the mortuary and the government take over, they will want to see evidence of whether poison or anything.
Yes.
So instead of leaving it there, they also agree that Emma then they took him back home. They now performed their own preservation, their own mortuary at home. So
at the time, Baba was with him. And the
Baba came, he saw whatever he saw, he saw somebody and asked what happened. And then when they all were talking about, he said, okay, let me go and make provision. Then he went to arrange for ambulance.
Okay.
So by the time he arranged, it was about 11, according to the person. And the ambulance took him 11. It was around that 11, he branched at the police station. That I need police reports so that I can go and bury.
I know all that. So he got to the mortuary eventually, right? And they didn't take Mohbad's body.
I think it was after they left the police station when they denied them police reports. They still think that there is something they can do.
So is it right for a mortuary not to take a dead body? I'm just asking.
It is right, ma.
It's right now. Anna, it's right without a police report.
By the time they got to the second opinion, and they advised them to take him to, if they go to that place, are you with me? If they go to that place, those ones are meant to deposit in there.
Okay.
If those people went to the mortuary,
Okay, one nígbà. Okay. At what point ni wọ́n wá get coffin? Baba tó ṣe coffin yẹn, ṣé wọ́n lè investigate baba náà ni?
I think it was in the morning, or maybe I don't know when they did that. I don't have details of what that was.
Sorry, Mr. Yomi. Mr. Yomi, can you hear me? I think Sister Hannah is mixing things up. Maybe you should go back to bracket. I mean,
no,
you
I'm
play
not. I just asked a question. But
no, yeah. So that's what I. So there is no Baba. Wait, let me wait. Just hear me out, please.
Wait, I know. I've been following brackets. I've been on this. I mean, justice from over for. In fact, I sleep on the this.
So there is no Baba that did any coffin. That's what I wanted to tell you.
I never said Baba did coffin. Me also beg. Got him also ni pe time when I want Darosha don't pay only coffin. Don't bend or rear 2 inches size. One time launch preparation and don't wash off from don't foul rear don't wash off white for if it's not planned.
Okay, so if you followed the story. Baba has been consistent since September last year. Baba Mohbad has been consistent. And he has said that when they got to the mortuary and they rejected the body at the mortuary, he told Darosa that, look, the 2 million that Davido said, go ahead.
You both can't. Anna, can you wait? Let one person talk. You can't be.
Answer you.
Yeah, let them answer you.
The point I want to get is that he already told me that
you asked a question. I want to answer you now.
I'm making it look as if I don't know what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I'm answering the question you asked. If you would let me answer. Baba then told them that you go ahead and make preparation, buy the coffin and, prepare him for burial, whilst he went ahead to Ikorodu to prepare the ground where they will bury him. So all the buying of things and all of that, it was done by Darosha with the money that Davido gave them. Mr. Yomi, please, I have a question for you. So, it is being alleged that when they got to the second hospital, I don't know if it was the first, but I think it was the second. When they got to the second hospital, that they got a death certificate, that Wunmi was in possession of a death certificate. That even as at the time Wunmi and Baba went to the police station, while Baba was inside the police station and Wunmi was outside, Wunmi had the death certificate. When they got to the mortuary and it was, they declined accepting the body, Wunmi had the death certificate. Can you please investigate that? And if indeed she had that death certificate, can you check with the hospital?
Hold on, let me call the Pyramid Hospital now, the man, and ask for the certificate so that all of you can hear. So just wait.
Okay, because if either of the hospitals gave them the death certificate, they would have written something on it.
Hold on.
Madam? Let me call direct. I don't want any sound to escape so that
We can't just, we have other people too.
No, just one last one. Yeah, Gemma been one last one, and now just this last one. So the last one I have is, according to Mama Mohbad, she said, more rifi rare. How you think you've seen somebody pass by, more rifi rare. And then she picked up her phone and spoke with Wunmi. Now, this is a puzzle I want you to help us unravel. She's on the 12th. Mm-hmm. According to her, on the 12th.
No, on the 12th, it was on Monday.
The 12th?
It was 11th.
On the 11th, Monday 11th. So she said she saw Morifi like as if he went past her in a trance or something like that. And then she now called Wunmi and she said, Okoenko. Wunmi said he was sleeping. And then she asked her, did you guys sleep beside each other? And she responded, they did. And then the woman now asked her a question. Shegbon konkoni. Please, I want you to hold on to that and help us unravel that puzzle. Shegbon Kokoni. I mean, in a normal situation, you would have said, Mommy, Sheko, Shalafia, ni, she everything was okay. That would have been the question. But going outrightly to say, Shegbon Kokon, you'll be wondering, could it be that she was suspecting that maybe something had filtered to Mama Mohbad?
We'll do the investigation, we'll unravel that is poor, but tí nọ́ọ̀sì yẹn tí Ọlọ́run bá gé Ọlọ́run tó dẹ̀ jẹ́ pé òun ló pè mí tí ó ṣe pé bóyá anybody fún mi ní owó ní tí mo ṣe tí mo ti fi ìlágùn mi sílẹ̀, that I've put my life on the line. I know that if the nurse should come out and speak the truth, nǹkan méjì ni mo ti sọ. Ìsídà kò jẹ́ pé nọ́ọ̀sì yẹn débẹ̀ ó bá òkú ńlẹ̀, and then she was cajoled, but wíwo lẹ́nu àwọn wo ó máa ṣe ṣẹ́ bó ṣe wá ṣe tí ìbọ̀ lára fún tí ìbọ̀ sí lára tẹ́sí n tó wá ṣe nìyẹn. Ibẹ̀ ló dẹ̀ ti gbókìtì story tó máa sọ nìyẹn, kó jẹ́ gbogbo tí nọ́ọ̀sì yẹn sọ yẹn story tán ni kó sọ lórí àdéhùn pé ẹ̀bẹ̀ mi ni ọkọ mi ni ẹ̀bá ìgbọ́n mi ni a máa cover gbogbo side ọ̀dọ̀ sẹ̀ kọ́kọ́ oníṣẹ́. Ṣé àwọn gbàdé bá ti rẹ́gbọ̀n tó ti rí ẹbí tó rí ọ̀nkù tó rí àbúrò tó rí ìyàwó tó ní nǹkan tá a fẹ́ kọ́kọ́ ṣe nìyẹn tó dẹ̀ ti débẹ̀ tó bá ṣe àmà pa tó o lè bọ́ta ń bí o ṣeṣẹ́ kò gba eru. Those are the possibilities when you are investigating. You will look at all the, because ìtí ọba ti ń ṣe yẹn tó dẹ̀ ti mú nurse tó jẹ́ pé ó lóun bá láàyè gbogbo 11 tí yàrá yẹn ìyẹn ni pé gbà tó fẹ́ kọ́ ṣe kí ni tó ti kọ́kọ́ rò bó ti lọ ìgbà yẹn ni spirit yẹn ti lọ. Èyí tó kù tán nílẹ̀ yẹn was the remnant, ó ti gbéra ńgbà yẹn. Ẹ ti understand ló lọ fara hàn pé èmi rèé o. Ó lè wá jẹ́ gbogbo ara tó fi hàn ìyá yẹn ni pé tó bá jẹ́ pé ẹ̀yin lẹ bí mi kò ṣe pé bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe rí sáìnì yẹn kọ́ọ̀lù kọ́ lẹ máa pè ẹ máa gbéra ó dibẹ̀. She would have still met the son alive, or she could òun ló máa rú nǹkan ẹ̀ ó ṣe ṣe kó ṣì save ọmọ ẹ̀. Òun ni mo ṣe ń bẹ ìyá yẹn pé ẹ̀ṣẹ̀kẹ́ṣẹ̀ tọmọ yín ò bá ṣẹ̀yìn kò sí bó ṣe fẹ́ rí bàbá àti ìyá ò ní sọ pé ó dọwọ́ ọmọ òun lọ́rùn. Ó kọrin ni o, ó forin bú yín ni o, ó forin sọ ìtàn ni o. He sang in the innocence of his life. Ohun tó là kọjá ó ń wò ní wò pé ó ń wù mí kí ìyá mi wà ń bẹ̀ fún mi gbogbo ọdún mẹ́wàá yìí, kò ń ṣe pé ó ń bú yín, kò ń ṣe pé ó bu ẹnu àtẹ́lù yìí. Kò dẹ̀ sí bó ṣe fẹ́ rí, ó sì ní lọ́kàn pé màámi sẹ́ ó gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ wọn mọ́, ṣùgbọ́n gbogbo eré tẹ wá ń sá náà wọ́n fẹ́ fún yín lóúnjẹ ọmọ níjọ́ Monday, ó kú níjọ́ Monday, ọmọ kú níjọ́ Tuesday. Ọmọ yọ sí yóò fara hàn yín pé ìyá mi ẹ̀yin lẹ́ lè sáré. Tí bàbá wa rí bàbá lè wò pé kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ kí ló ń rí. So táìmù yẹn ló ti wò pé mo fẹ́ jẹ́ lọ fara wọn ni tó bá dìde he will retain. He waited ìgbà tó rí pé kò sẹ́ni tó jà fún òun mọ́ torí kò sẹ́ni tó lè jà fún mọ́ and he left. Kọ́nà má jẹ́ kí ibi ọmọ kó bí wá.
Thank you, Uncle Yomi.
Hello, sister. God bless you.
No, that wasn't you asked the unravel.
Prime boy.
Drop me so that you can.
Hello.
Hello, Prime boy.
Good evening, everyone. Hello, can you hear me, ma?
Yes, I can hear you. How are you?
Fine, ma. Good evening, Mr. Yomi.
How Prime boy? How you doing?
As everybody, really fine, sir. Mo kàn wà on low náà ni mo kàn ń gbọ́ ọkọ̀ tẹ́ ẹ̀ sọ náà ni.
Okay. Báwo ni?
Mo wà.
Mo rí ẹ níbi tó ti sọ pé bàbá ò rọtí ẹ that is what of fighting pé ó wà innocent, which of course we all know that. Mo rí ẹ níbi tó ti ń sọ̀rọ̀.
Ṣé ọkọ tí mo rí tó fi try láti búṣẹ́ Prime boy wọlé? Gbogbo time tí wọ́n fi jọ jókòó kó tó di pọ́n jẹ́ kí bàbá débẹ̀ yẹn. Those were the time they were perfecting who and who should take the fall. Ẹ rí i pé láti ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ wọn sọ̀rọ̀ nípa nọ́ọ̀sì yẹn rárá, they shielded the nurse. Nobody àfẹni tí ó bá fẹ́ bọ́ Ọlọ́run ní pẹ̀lú wa ní
àti bẹ̀rẹ̀ narrative pé a nurse came to treat Mohbad and told was in the picture. No, they were only mentioning Prime Boy, and they were mentioning Samilari, Naira Marley. Those are the things they.
It was Wunmi that went to give them my name online as first. In the middle of phone.
There was already a script. They all agreed. All ti fi nọ́ọ̀sì yẹn lọ́kàn balẹ̀ pé má worry kò sí ohun tó máa ṣe ẹ́. Ẹ ti understand? There was already an agreement. And that, by the time they agreed on what to do and clean up the old stuff, they now made Baba Shewa wọlé wá. So ti yẹn kọ́ mọ̀ sọ. In terms of deduced here, that was what I deduced. And everybody we followed the pullout. Nítorí pé gbogbo wọn yẹn wọ́n ń tọ́ láti mú story lẹ̀ pé kí la lè sọ kó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ kí ni kan ẹ̀rù tó dẹ̀ ń bà mí ni pé àdúrà.
Primeboy sọ pé torí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn mo rántí pé Primeboy ó bá mi sọ̀rọ̀ ó ní òun àti Mohbad àwọn ọjà because you know people are still saying that òun àti Mohbad they had a fight but it didn't lead to maybe anything bleed there. Ó ní àwọn ò tiẹ̀ jà rárá ó ní it was even Mohbad.
Ẹ jẹ́ kí n bèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ náà báyìí.
Okay.
Torí pé kọ́mọ́dà yìí pé mo gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ tí mo káàkiri lórí kìíní people have spoken to me on his behalf people that are very close to him. I do understand. He told me what he thought. Okay, Bebe. Prime Boy.
Sir, what happened?
There was all of you. Tell me how true it is. Because the one motor to the show.
You know why I wrote to and
argument. Or you want to tell us what happened? Don't let me even spoon feed you. Tell us the scenario to come for physical contact. What happened? Tell us your own side of the story.
Nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ń jọ yẹn kò ń ṣe nǹkan tó lọ fà. Everybody was happy, no, inú wa dùn kó n lé ni. So we wanted to go to the show with one Prado. So suddenly Wunmi came out with her baby saying she want to come with us. So Mohbad said, you should have told me now. So it means we have to order another Prado. So it means me, Wunmi, Mohbad, Cynthia, spending sat down at the back, while Darusha sat down at the front. So everybody was happy, we were fine, going to the show. So the
same car?
Yeah, same car, same Prado.
The second car then?
Àwọn Bami, àwọn Àdúrà, àwọn DJ, àwọn Lifestyle.
Okay, Àdúrà was not in the car with you guys.
Àdúrà was in the other car too, the other Prado.
Good.
So Mohbad wò pé kò ṣáà lè fèmí lẹ́ẹ̀kọ́ yóò ní kẹ́lòmíì wọnú Prado. So he selected people that will enter his own Prado, which is me, spending, his wife and him, Darusha, tó jókòó síwájú. So while we were fine at the débùté, so there was a small argument kan láàrin wọn. One thing Mohbad sọ fún ẹ pé you should have you know I'm going to a show pé don't start this. Next thing tí Wunmi dẹ̀ máa pariwo pé ṣé mo parọ́ mọ́ ẹni ṣé ò ṣe ni. So wọ́n kàn bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí sọ̀rọ̀ ní òwe ẹ̀mọ̀ kan máa yí pé Mohbad ni I don't like all this ẹ̀mọ̀ ó ti ń para fún pé what's the meaning of all this rubbish kí ni gbogbo òṣì ọmọ kí mò ń lọ show so you want to spoil my mood is kíní kan ọ̀rọ̀ obìnrin dẹ̀ ni o so normal. So a lè dé show àwọn méjèèjì wọ́n jọ wà nínú mọ́tò gbà táwa bọ́lẹ̀ ó ti yàn á bọ́lẹ̀ a kàn ń kí àwọn èèyàn so Mohbad ò bọ́lẹ̀ ó jókòó sínú mọ́tò pẹ̀lú ìyàwó ẹ̀ wẹ́ẹ̀ là ń gbọ́ ẹ̀mọ̀ ká máa gbọ́ ohun pé àwọn kan ṣì ń argue. I was the one I moved closer to Mohbad that day. Èmi ni mo lọ kan glass ẹ̀ àfà ó yá Mohbad wọ́n ti ń pariwo ẹ̀ o ó yá come and wear your shoe. Ó dẹ̀ bọ́lẹ̀. That was where they took a video that he was saying Area Star the Sokoto Penpe. That was when he came down. Ta fẹ́ lọ sí.
Okay.
Ta fẹ́ lọ sórí stage. So mo tẹ̀lé lórí stage I guide him there he has no bouncer kò sí security so èmi nìkan náà ni mo stand as all that for him mo dẹ̀ sìn lórí stage I was watching over adẹ̀padà sínú mọ́tò ìwà àtìyàwó ẹ̀kọ́ tún bẹ̀rẹ̀ same argument mo kàn tún sọ fún ẹ pé kí ló ṣe Mohbad, you don't need all this now. When you get home, continue gbogbo ọdún kó ọkùnrin ní ẹ̀ náà. So Mohbad máa sọ pé prime boy just get down pé kí n bóun lọ clear ọ̀nà, which I would do, máa bọ́lẹ̀. Débi pé mi gan mo ti ń ṣe bí ọmọ ọ̀tá gan, mo ti ń dọ̀tí ara mi bẹ́ẹ̀, you understand, mo sacrifice ara mi gan fún ọ̀rẹ́ mi. So màá tún padà sínú mọ́tò, màá tún rí dẹ́ pé they will stop shouting. Meanwhile kí n tó wọnú mọ́tò kò yé mi, ọgọ́jọ́ powerful ni Mohbad kan powerful ni pé fuck you, ẹ mọ̀ kéèyàn kan máa fuck you, ẹ mọ̀ kó máa bullshit ẹ̀ wípé ẹ mọ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ ẹ̀ náà bọ̀ kò ń sọ̀rọ̀ bíbá yìí, ẹ mọ̀ so a lot of things, also a lot of things tẹ́ pé fuck you, your family lend money from me, kìíní kan ẹ mọ̀ àwọn kan báyẹn, you are trying to use me, kìíní kan ẹ mọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ tẹ́ pé. So Wunmi náà kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń para fún ni, they started exchanging words.
In the car or outside?
In the car. So tẹ́mi bá ti fẹ́ wọnú mọ́tò pé alpha Mohbad, Zlatan is still performing, just calm down, okay? Ó ti yẹ Zlatan is still performing. Ṣé Mohbad are too quiet? So mo kàn rí gbogbo ní prime, I want to get down from this car. Ó fẹ́ get down from this car. Àwọn láyàn rẹ̀ wà ń tà tó ń dúró díẹ̀. Wọ́n fẹ́ yí ẹ̀jẹ̀ owó lọ́n wá. Yeah, I understand. The media talk we don't get down from this car because they mean protecting. Yeah, you understand. So ngbà tó dẹ̀ yà ó dẹ̀ òun pẹ̀lú ìyàwó ẹ̀ tún jọ ń continue. So wọ́n mọ̀ pé kí ló le tó yìí náà Cynthia àwọn náà ti tó Belco is a simple thing tẹ́lẹ̀ sáyé yanjú ìbà ìtẹ́wá dẹ̀ délé go and continue. Simple as ABC, as a friend kí ni mo fẹ́ ṣe. Then Mohbad said prime ó dẹ̀ bọ́lẹ̀ ó dẹ̀ lọ turn ó ní prime boy get down from this car. Spending was sitting down at the back. Ó ní gbogbo scenario yẹn ó ní get down from this car. Mo ní kí ó yá kí ló ṣe ó yá sorry ó yá beg sorry ẹ mọ̀ kémi tún máa bẹ̀ ń pé ó yá já máa lọ kí ló ń ṣe mo bá aṣọ ti háì ni ẹ mọ̀ kí máa wá ẹni ẹ pé kí ló ń wọ́ọ̀rì ẹ̀ náà já máa lọ Thailand náà yá máa wọ́ọ̀rì já máa lọ. I understand. So the next thing is he started punching me, said get down from this car. So the securities on noticing pé this matter don go far. They hold Mohbad. They on the money, so okay, they said okay prime boy get down from the car. They even told Mohbad this is your friend that was guiding you now, so why are you fighting him? So he said he should just get down from this car. So when I get down from the car, I went straight to the stage to go and meet Obi Kubana and explain the scenario for him.
Did he punch the glass then? Or
no, it was later. Now I was there, he punched anything, did not punch anything. Why would he punch Prado? So if Mohbad punch Prado or Dominic Glass in Emma Das, he had first. Mo máa rí, ó máa ṣe mí gan léṣe.
No, Baba. Ó fẹ́ kó níbi tí yí lálẹ́.
So Prado Glass gangan, Prado Glass ò dẹ̀ ń ṣe nǹkan téèyàn kọ́ lè gbá bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn dẹ́ pé you now have a little mark like that. Láì ṣe pé ó gbọ́dọ̀ gbá mọ́tò mọ́zù gan-an kó má ti sọ Prado. So kò hit anything.
Glass kọ́kọ́ ò fọ́.
Glass ò fọ́ lójú tèmi kọ́kọ́ ń ṣẹlẹ̀, it was fine, it was okay. Ọba yẹn wà okay now. Dẹ́ pé ṣebí àtọ́wé mo tún mọ̀ pé you will call me. I even text Wunmi the next day. Mo text Wunmi now.
You know what? No, Prime Boy, wait, you people should not. Prime Boy, can you just explain it as you are explaining it? Just explain it so people understand the facts and the scenes that you were involved in. So after you went to meet Obi Kubana, what happened next? So you
when I went to meet Kubana chief priest said, I told Kubana, sir, there is a scene going on there. I don't know what's wrong with Mohbad. He's having a hidden fight with his wife, and I'm trying to stop him from fighting. Then he said I should get down from the car. I'm his childhood friend. Then Kubana said, are you sure you're his childhood friend? Okay, wait here. Then he asked securities to watch over me. Hey, no let this guy come on for here. I dey come. So he went to where Mohbad is. So me, I was staying on the stage. So the next thing I saw someone that came to meet me that said, I want to love. bẹ́ẹ̀mi náà dẹ̀ ṣe bọ́ lẹ́nu ẹ̀ mo dẹ̀ yí pé àti Cubana o àti security o àti Mohbad o everybody ti clear. I understand.
Wow.
Everybody ti clear.
Bàbá náà ti lọ.
Àwọn Zlatan ti ṣí gbogbo wọn ti lọ. Ọmọ Fẹlá nìkan ló Kútì nìkan ló ń perform yẹn náà dẹ̀ ti bọ́lẹ̀ ó ti lọ. So èmi wá wọ̀n pé security for don tell me say they don go now. Láti máa dẹ̀ data báyìí mi kọ̀ láwọn ọmọ ọ̀tá tán ni you no go comot for here. Ṣèbí na you no let us collect Mohbad make Mohbad give us money. Mo láti pe èèyàn tó wá mú mi kúrò bẹ́ẹ̀ ni kí n tó padà lọ sí Island the next day pẹ̀lú Uber. So gbogbo sí nìyí mo padà sí Island mo tún pe Wunmi. I called Wunmi the next day that Cynthia I need my bag mo chat here that mo need the bag mi o àti director bag mi o my passport everything is there my director camera is there. She said please don't come here for now. Tó bá jẹ́ pé mo pa ọkọ àbí mo ṣe anything fọ́kọ ẹ̀ ṣé you tell me please.
You have the chat. You should be able to recover the chat.
I have the chat with me now.
Oh, good.
Mo ní chat ẹ̀ lọ́yà mi ni everybody have it so it's a thing tẹ́ pé there is a lot of evidence out there tẹ́ pé ó jẹ́ kó committee were cleared. I don't know what's delaying it. I don't know who
I'm getting the stuff now because like I said to you the driver is coming to testify. The driver bá ti sọ pé ibi tá a bá ti get gbogbo tán òun sọ pé kẹ́ bá kọjú. If the driver confirmed that his car did not break, no glass was broken, then there is no point anybody saying there is injury to the hand that requires treatment. Because of anything will go bad. That was another lie that is out. Because you can't get to sorry here.
Yeah, we'll get.
On the levels, the driver hopefully is there. Tell us that no, that's what we fall. It's enough for crime libel suits. I want to match soon. I will tell him later. Can you get to me?
Yeah, but even if Yomi, can I say something? Because spending claims that truly spending claims that Mohbad hit the car, but the question mark is the breaking of the window of the car. It will not vindicate Prime Boy, because Prime Boy, the question mark is Prime Boy wasn't there the moment at that time he threw that punch. So the issue was between himself and his wife when he threw the punch. It wasn't towards Prime Boy. Prime Boy wasn't there.
No. Prime Boy was made a prime suspect because somebody witnessed that Prime Boy fought Mohbad to the extent that Mohbad sustained injury.
Yes,
nobody witnessed that, sir.
And somebody lied that. That was why you were invited. Somebody said that against you.
Yomi Fabiyi, sir, the people that was invited that they said that Belashmuda sent to that show to go and represent him. It's me Perkins that I'm talking. They were the bastards. They are the ones that told me everything that happened. They said after Mohbad sent Prime Boy down from the car, bam, that it was embarrassing. There was like, before Mohbad closed the door, he said, you will see. You were worried. Then he jumped. Wunmi.
Okay.
That's what they told me about the backstage.
Wunmi was sitting down in the car now. She saw everything. She was sitting down in the middle. So that was why Mohbad came down and go and turn.
Báwo ni spending ṣe wá rí àìdíà pé Mohbad ó fún kiri ní ẹ̀ṣẹ̀?
Ibi tóun ti rí tẹ òun náà wà tipsy oríṣiríṣi kan ló ná ṣóun. Ó lóun mú ògóró yanjú òun mọ̀ọ́kọ́ tó ń lọ.
Spending máa padà sẹ́wọ̀n ọlọ́run gbọ́. Spending máa padà sẹ́wọ̀n.
Ó lè bẹ̀rẹ̀.
Because spending you use us. Yes, it's going back to gate.
Let's wait. I don't know. Was the driver not interrogated or arrested by the police?
They said he has once come and testified, and he said, he said I came down from the vehicle, that I did not touch Mohbad, I did not fight Mohbad.
Did he confirm that the glass broke?
Me, I did not know. Me, I don't even know anything about the glass. Me, glass.
As in the driver. You know, it was the glass that they said he was fighting Mohbad.
You know, I was in cell when they called the driver to come and testify. I was still in cell then.
The prime boy. Bóyá torí ẹ̀gbọ́n ni wọ́n ṣe ìwọ́n mọ̀ sí jẹ́ dáadáa. Nani mi ti bọ́ ọgbẹ́ eléyìí because Gida was trying to take me up to speed. Mo bèrè question lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ kò ṣàlàyé fún mi and I couldn't advocate for you then because I needed to know before I delve into it. He asked me to come in and he was telling me all this truth. He told me everything that this boy is innocent. I said, can you confirm? He couldn't confirm. I said, how do I get to you? Can your dad speak with me? Nobody spoke to me. But then I will. Because I can't start fighting, advocating on you. Continue. But
normal, Mr. Yomi, normal, it's a mark. But Gida, connect me, Gida. You know, Gida connected me with you the other time.
Hey, hold on, but if I any, about it clear. Because from the police, the CP's report and everything, no fight. That fight.
We did not fight, though. I'm Jarara, me for Corara.
And to Balo, Adura, what be no equate Tani, only security Adura, so Tani, on a push pipa, when, oh no, that way.
Only Wunmi no so
I don't know, yes, I mean, so can you see what I'm saying? Why is he saying that?
Me too, I don't know.
You see, glass of four. Why would you, as a wife, a honest human being, whipping it on him? So whoever staged the old stuff, they gave everybody a decoy. Even
that night, when I was on my way to the stage, I heard they said Adura and Darusha was chasing me. Mo gbọ́ pé wọ́n ní Adura àti Darusha chasing me. Ṣé mi tí mò ń lọ sórí stage mi ò ṣe ẹ̀wẹ̀yìn rárá? I don't even want to know anything that happened.
Everybody will be shocked.
Yes.
Orin tí Mohbad kọ, òun ṣe ń ba bẹ̀bẹ̀ lẹ̀, ó kọrin àbúrò màmá Mohbad might feel bad, ó kọrin bú àǹtí mi, àdúrà might feel like gbogbo yẹn lọ kọrin bú mọ́mì wa. They became a common enemy. It's a possibility. So when they saw that the lion is now on the floor, they connived with another potential enemy to end or to not even cater when something happened to them. But we will get to all these conspiracy theories. I want to avoid them. I want to do the best I can to ensure that Motin Garabo. Shall I get to me? Now that I'm hearing this one of Prime Boy now, Prime Boy, Ọlọ́run ò ní jẹ́ kó ọba ti ń ṣe àdúrà pé àkóbá àdàbọ̀ ọlọ́wà yàrí. Language by language.
Mr. Yomi, let me tell you how they put it on Prime Boy head. On the show day, this guy, Mohbad, he told Darusha that I should go and withdraw money. I did not know the amount. When me, my younger brother, and like 3 other people, we are the one that followed Darusha outside. We withdrew 70,000 from the ATM. When we are coming back, I don't know what happened. Darusha, he just find a way to sneak away. He ran away from us. He entered the backstage. So we lost him. All of a sudden, ìgbà tó jẹ́ dòjijì tí àjẹrí mọ́ wọn pa àti gba ẹmu tí wọ́n á ní Darusha sí ni pé tí bá ti rí bọ̀bọ̀ Darusha yìí mo máa bojú ẹ̀jẹ̀ ní pé kínní àìpẹ́ ẹ̀ lára lọ gbọ́ pé kò pẹ́ ọjọ́ kejì àbọ̀jọ́ kẹta lára gbọ́ pé Mohbad kú wọ́n pa Mohbad kú kẹ̀ báwo ni ẹni ta ìrìn jọ Sunday báwo ni Mohbad máa kú iye òjọ́jà rẹ̀ kò jọ́jà rẹ̀ irọ́ ni kò ọmọ ìgbà tí wọ́n máa gbé dé ìgbà tó máa gbé Mohbad dé láàárọ̀ ọjọ́ kejì ìgbà tí màá rí Mohbad láàárọ̀ ọjọ́ kejì tí wọ́n fẹ́ lọ sin Mohbad láàárọ̀ ọjọ́ kejì ó yà mí lẹ́nu. Me, I did not do my live stream because of justice for Mohbad then. Me, I did my live stream look at where they wanted
Now,
to.
can I ask you, Prime Boy, Perkins?
Okay.
Those two guys, tó ń gbé Mohbad sẹ́sẹ̀ ní mọ́tò, tó kọ́kọ́ announce ikú yẹn. Where are they? Who are they? And where are they now? And then manager Mohbad, they said there is a lady manager. Where is she?
èyí nìyẹn ṣèbí ṣe yìí.
Tóun gangan ni manager.
Nà máníjà ni.
So where is she? Where is she? And those
ṣe
two
àwọn ọmọ wèrè méjì tó gbé Mohbad sẹ́sẹ̀ tí ó yíyàn ká tó pèlè jí yẹn tó ní Mohbad is dead yẹn. Bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn gangan ló yẹ káwọn figure out. Àwọn bọ̀bọ̀ tó ní díẹ̀ ju àwọn èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. But àdúrà gangan ló yẹ káwọn tàdúrà bá ti dọ́wọ́ pálábà àdúrà bá ti ségi. Àwọn tó kù ó máa nàka sí wọn. Tó bá fa gbùrà ó máa fa gbó wọn. Nítorí ẹ̀ ní pé
àdìgbò làwọn yẹn wà. Ta ló mú wọn wá wà dé?
àdúrà náà máa mọ́ ti di nígà wọn. Kí lẹ sọ?
Ẹ máa mọ̀ wọ́n tẹ́lẹ̀ náà.
Èmi ò mọ̀ wọ́n rí, èmi kàn máa ń bójú oríṣiríṣi tí bá dọ́dọ̀ Mohbad. I don't stay with him, we don't live together. I only go there and visit him.
Let's speak English so we can hear, please.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Another question I want to ask. Okay, let me ask the question of English. Okay.
You didn't even answer the truth. You didn't allow him answer. You people didn't allow him answer that part well.
Which part?
The boys about boy boy.
I just want to ask in English now.
Okay.
The two boys that carried Mohbad on the lap, on their laps, on that day they declared him dead in the car. Who are they and where are they now? Prime Boy, Perkins, who are they and where are they now?
Ọwọ́ Wunmi láti máa béèrè, ọwọ́ Wunmi.
Ọwọ́ Wunmi la máa ti béèrè ní ọ̀nà ọmọ bẹ́ẹ̀ yìí.
Ọwọ́ Wunmi, me I don't know them. Okay, me I don't stay with Mohbad. If Mohbad called me, but Prime Boy, he home come and pè mí wá ni. Èmi kàn máa lọ
I will need to see the woman herself before I.
So they need to know. They need to arrest her. They need to invite her again for questioning.
Araba TV, ojú wa tó lé, ojú wa tó kó.